Hey guys, Sean Bougie, surplusfundsriches.net. A lot of you guys are asking me these days, how does our partnership program work? How is it that we're not only able to partner with you and not charge you any more money and still sell our programs for a heck of a lot less than anybody else? But in addition to that, how does it work? What's the nuts and bolts behind it? What am I responsible for? All that. You're going to like this. So, we have two different main surplus funds program, okay? Both of them teach you how to do deals completely on your own. Soup to nuts, contracts, video training, initial content PDF. You have everything you need, documentation, scripts, all of it. How to exactly implement the program the way we do it that blows everyone else's programs away. What they also do, these two different surplus funds programs, that's the main two we have. What they also do is they give you a partnership option where we're doing the heavy lifting, all right? The first one is the National Surplus Funds Program, which we've put into where it's only available in bundles these days because we want to limit competition within our own niche. Let me explain that. The National Surplus, your job is to go get a list. That's crazy easy. You can Google it and get it. Surplus funds list. Put in a state, don't put in a state, whatever. See what pops up. You're going to see incredible amounts of online lists. Of course, we also teach you how to get the lists by requesting in those instances where there isn't an online list for free or available to you. So you get the list, then you research the debt. Make sure there wasn't additional debt against the property at the time of the sale. And I know these other guys aren't telling you this, but if there was additional debt against the property at the time of the sale, okay, that debt has a priority claim to the surplus, $100,000 surplus. There's an equity line with a current balance of $50,000, including late fees. You can only go after 50, not 100. As you can imagine, by doing the research up front, you're not being sloppy, first of all, but you're avoiding a lot of issues, potential issues, with your claimants in addition. So you get a list, you research the debt, make sure there was an additional debt that would have a priority claim to the overage, or take all of it. Fill out our worksheet with that information and turn it into us. We do the rest. Okay? What that means is we find them. We skip trace them. We call them. We mail them. We put the deal together. We hire the mobile notary to get the documents back. And we hire the attorney, because we always use attorneys. And in addition to that, we pay you on that program 8% of the gross, the average gross these days, meaning the amount the court is holding. Okay, it's not some phantom number. The amount of the gross, we give you 8% of the gross. The average right now is around $45,000, so the average payout on that would be around $3,600. Not bad, considering you don't have to call them or find them. Now keep in mind, guys, because I've had people go, oh, 8%, so you're making 92%. I got to pay the claimant a portion of the claim. I got to pay the attorney. Plus, we use a structured buyout. What that means is I give them 10% of the gross amount to the claimant up front as good faith money, and the rest of whatever we agree to on the back end. So I do have some actual risk involved. I have a 10-day waiting period before I have to send that initial payment out. During that time, my attorney's double checking everything that they can. That's National Surplus. No calls, no skip tracing, no mailing, none of it. No negotiating, no hiring attorneys. We do all this stuff, guy. The other one that we take care of is the Premier 16 program. We give you 16% of the gross, but in that one, in addition to go get your own list, take that list, research the debt, you have to find them and call them to make sure they're willing to speak with us and you got the right person. Okay? We still do the rest. We call them back immediately. We negotiate the deal, hire the mobile notary and the attorney, and on that one we pay you 16% of the gross. Not a bad deal. That's called the Premier 16. That's usually on sale off and on. We have monthly sales. We don't sell our programs all the time, guys. Just usually a couple days a month. Those are the two main differences. There is a Florida program because Florida statutes are so different. That's available in bundles. The national is available in bundles as well, because a lot of people want to do this as a side hustle and they don't want to have to do skip tracing, or they have a poor voice for communicating on the phone, and I get it. Those are the two main deals. Now here's the difference. Besides how we do that, as far as what we offer and a partnership deal, we had to build a machine to do this. And what I mean by that is when you get one of our programs, you get the initial content, which is in PDF format. You get our initial content in PDF format. That has a link with a password to video resources page that has videos on it. has an independent contractor agreement. All that contractor agreement says is we have to pay you the amount that we agreed to pay you, the percentage, and you agree to treat my staff well. Okay? I'm dealing with the general public here, guys. So we have to put that in writing. In addition to that, it has a link to our active files list, so you know the files were already working. So when you first get a list, before you even start anything, you have to take that list, the names off of it, and see if we already have it on ours, so you don't duplicate someone else's efforts. This eliminates all misunderstandings. We don't have a saturation issue. It's just nice for you guys to know that up front, and we felt that that was something we had to provide, which means when you submit something to us, we have to put that in a data entry and update that list on a nightly basis, Monday through Friday. That's a big deal. This is part of the machine we've built. When you send files into us, not only is it going to be sent to paperwork and they're going to check for minor mistakes. You forgot to send a document in, you forgot to, they're all easy to get. You forgot to fill out the conclusion page, whatever, and they'll say, hey, fix that and resubmit it and we'll take care of it. Because we don't ask for any extraneous information. Then it goes through underwriting through Jeff, who also handles support. And in that stage, he's looking to make sure you didn't miss something. You know, we've got you, you're showing your work as you're going through. It's not hard to do, but Jeff makes sure that you've got it down pat. So you have the opportunity here to earn while you learn, which is awesome. So he'll say, hey, this is great, but you forgot this or this, or I'm not sure about this particular mortgage being canceled. You need to resubmit, but supply the following information. Then it goes to, at that point, when it's accepted, it goes back to the paperwork folks, who will take that, print it out, make a physical file, and they'll also put it into our database management system. It is then skip traced. Now, at that point, if we find the people have died, which we have an aging population, it's going to happen. Guys, get it in your head. We're not going to convert every deal you send in. Come on. Come on. Sometimes they're going to die. It could be as high as 10, 12% of the cases you send in. Usually not, but let's say it is. Okay. We're actually going to get in touch with you just so you know, hey, these claimants are both deceased. Don't have any way to go after them at this point. Wanted you to give you a heads up that they're deceased. So it went to underwriting, and then it went to paperwork. It got skip traced right before it was put in the database entry system. We let you know when someone passed away. We think that's important because we think it gives you a better idea of how well you're doing, because we're taking out the files that we can't work. Okay. At that point, it gets in the database management. It's updated. We tell you exactly when we get a deal under contract. Independent contractor agreement gives us the contact information, right? And we ask for that. Now, in addition to that, we'll contact you when we get one under contract, and we'll contact you when it's going to pay out in advance. We'll double check that everything's the same company name and all that, and we'll send that out to you. We also provide a way for you to check the files themselves. And what I mean by that is, once you've turned in 20 that are accepted, once you've hit that number, we're going to also give you the ability to monthly ask for more of a detailed accounting of each file, where we're at with it. And we have no problem sending that out as well. The reason we put it at 20 is we've had too many people that turn in 3 files and go, well, I'm just going to wait and see what Sean does. Well, you know what? Send in 20. We need to have a real number here of turn-ins, and we don't want to be, again, responding every single month to requests for updates on stuff. First of all, we're going to contact you whenever we get one under contract, okay? So if you didn't hear from us, you didn't get one under contract yet. We didn't want people that turned in 3 to be able to bug us every single month asking us for updates on files when they've only turned in 2 or 3 files. It's silly. It's kind of a waste of time. We are going to work it. We don't care if you turned in 1 or 100. We're going to work them all. That's an important thing to understand, though. We've got a system in place that works. We have a support system through Jeff. It's email-based. He has 3 business days to get back. Almost always gets back in 1 business day. We have live question and answer webinars twice a month. Guys, it's a really solid system. It's not some JV thing where you do this and this, and maybe I'll work with you, or I'll work with you, but you have to do this. And you know what? In this particular case, I don't feel like working it because of that. It's a set system for working. Hope this helped you guys understand the difference, one of the differences between us and everyone else. Have a great day.